Listen, I'm already starting off by saying typically use super stuff. If you've never been here before, I'm glad that you decided to stop by. I'm glad you clicked on this video specifically. We do beautiful things over here at this beautiful family, and I would love to have you a part of this beautiful family. So, with that being said, I know you came here for a reason, and that's the weirdest place of all time.
Hey guys, welcome to Listertainment, the channel with the most deceptive name in all of YouTube. All my lists are usually based on one topic, but sometimes I find really weird videos and can't find enough other clips to fill up a list. So I decided to make a list all about these strange events. It's bound to happen where you have thousands of fights, that there has to be pretty weird things that occur. Also, fighters can't be the most normal humans out there. For God's sakes, their profession is beating others and getting beat up. Plus, there are a ton of other people in the ring or octagon, so when you have a bunch of other humans together, sometimes weird or strange things are going to happen.
Okay, you got 5 seconds, you did it. Hey boy, you beat the buzzer.
In 1993, Riddick Bowe and Evander Holyfield were having the rematch at Caesar's Palace, when in the 7th round, a freaking paraglider fell into the ring.
We're going to show you watch the left side of your screen where the
What?
See the photographer's looking, and he landed.
How? Was he outside?
With his parachute.
Technically, this guy was doing a stunt, and was his first of many, but he still had to work out some quirks, as when he was making his entrance, the lights of his paraglider got stuck on the lights, and then he fell on top of the top rope.
Wow.
At which point, he was dragged down by the crowd and security. You never want to interrupt an event that has a ton of adrenaline, as this crowd
wow.
James Miller. And then the security came in and really beat him badly, knocking him on punches.
He didn't mean to do it.
He later made the joke that he went into a heavyweight fight, and he was the only one to get knocked out, as the fight ended in favor of Holyfield by a majority decision.
Wow. They beat him like he did it on purpose.
So when looking at the scene, you are thinking that the guy in yellow is way outmatched and should never have gotten into the ring.
I know this video,
Green
bro.
Shorts over here is just letting loose on him with a ton of shots, but they're fairly weak ones, and most are being blocked. But then the crack in the bacon. This video could very well be fake, but damn,
I'm pretty sure it is.
Looks freaking vicious.
What?
Into a freaking clothesline from the top rope. The video is very appropriate.
Telegraphed that from a mile.
And there is no better way to describe this. The guy was letting the other guy hit him with all he's got, hoping that he would have something special that would hurt him.
I ain't never seen that episode.
He got tired and just ended it with a freaking nuclear punch.
I don't know why I feel like they're so loud.
Derek Lewis is one of my favorite fighters in the UFC, mostly due to his celebrations after winning and then those crazy interviews.
Derek Lewis, Derek, why'd you take your pants off?
What?
My balls were hot.
His fight.
Who is Derek Lewis, man?
Well, I don't know if
my balls was hot.
It's basically just his right hand. He has some crazy power in that hand, and he tries to end all fights with it. During his fight against Junior Dos Santos, he pulled off a crazy move.
What? Oh!
This happened in the first round, where Dos Santos landed a perfect spinning sidekick that must have hurt like hell. Now, some people are unsure if Lewis was faking here, but I don't think he was, since it landed pretty damn close to his liver. Plus, he was still in pain after landing that punch.
Okay, I'm about to say, he might have been faking it.
The only reason he
my balls was hot
right here was because Dos Santos' front kick blocked the full power.
Who said?
Unfortunately for Lewis, missing this punch led to his defeat in the second round.
Dang. That sucks.
Danny Mitchell and Igor Araujo faced off in 2014 and had a very tiring fight. So much so that
why he ain't got no pants on?
They were just sitting on the canvas.
He ain't got no shorts on either.
Tied up, and they just started swinging at each other.
Okay, then get it. Bop, bop, bop.
They could have easily gotten out from that position, but they just both decided to throw hammer fists at each other without doing much damage. Since
amazing.
It's difficult to do anything from that position.
Yeah. True. I can't even say what time to fight.
They did
it looked
that
like
for almost 30 seconds.
Because I think that's insulting, so I'm not gonna say it.
The crowd is of course going to enjoy it since they're swinging with reckless abandon, almost looking like freaking gorillas.
Well, there's still like 20 seconds, and I'm already tired watching them.
Bruce Buffer is probably one of the most animated announcers in the sport, really getting into it with the jumping and screaming. And apparently, one time while announcing the fight between George St. Pierre and Jake Shields, he tore his freaking ACL.
George Rush St. Pierre.
Okay, I'm hip to St. Pierre.
That scream that you heard when he was announcing St. Pierre was a scream of pain, since Buffer knows that St. Pierre does a step forward when he is being announced. Thus, he takes a jump back, and that's when his knee gave out. He heard the sound from his knee over the crowd, and as the pain traveled up his body, that's when the scream comes out announcing St. Pierre.
St. Pierre.
This man also stayed in the ring and went to the hospital and announced the winner of the fight after it was over. Luckily, it was the last fight of the night.
Oh! Oh! Dang, Bruce.
There are a ton of times when a boxer takes an errant swing and the opponent ducks the punch, landing both fighters in an awkward position. The puncher is left hanging over his opponent and is at his mercy if he's going to let him down easy or just freaking
He just body slammed him. Is that?
This one was very hard to watch.
You have to even think about getting into that sort of fight.
Oh. I mean, bro. He shouldn't have been swinging so hard. Get up, bro. Ain't nothing even happening to you, boy.
He didn't try to grab the ducky Archie. Isn't that common sense? Just put him in a
Bro,
headlock.
what a lip silk, bro.
Grab onto him. And the other guy even pushes him up and then shoves him with his shoulder, like he's completing a weightlifting set. That is such a dangerous fall to take. Luckily, his hands cushioned his fall somewhat. The fight was between Archie
That was
Sharp
clean.
and Diego Andrade,
Yee!
and Sharp was
Get
able
off
to
me,
pull
boy.
off the win.
Did I just make a solo naughty noise? That's crazy. I ain't did that in a
Tommy
minute.
Morrison was making his first defense of his belt and was set to fight Mike Williams. But Williams never left the dressing room, as he quit before the fight even started and pulled out of the fight 2 hours before it was set to begin. In the stands was Tim Tomaszek, a heavyweight journeyman who had a couple of beers and a hot dog and was given the opportunity to step in, and he took it.
I'll say that. He always is. We've had him on ESPN a couple of times.
Okay.
He did actually manage to get some good hits in there, but of course, Morrison was a monster at this time, and he took him out in the 4th round.
Oh my gosh.
Part of the reason why he's being hit a lot harder.
Oh! Oh! Oh, my head hurt. Oh my gosh.
It's not the movie scene where they pull a random stranger from the crowd who was able to beat the champion.
He's a huss, huss.
To have a guy with no preparation come in there to fight the freaking champion is pretty amazing.
Dang. Don't care about
Kelvin
the... Yeah, come
Gastelum
on.
was in the middle of the 2nd round, choking out Bo McDaniel, when one of the strangest things happened. Did you notice what the referee failed to notice? McDaniel actually went unconscious because...
That's what I thought. I'm like, yo, he's
never closed
asleep.
his eyes. But the referee should have noticed after he dropped his hands and stopped fighting back. Gastelum is telling the ref that he's out, but he didn't listen, and that's when McDaniel woke up. Probably confused, but instincts told him to tap out. You can see his eyes go from glazed over.
Oh my gosh, that's dangerous. He could have got brain damage.
Showboating in fights can be...
Okay, this video giving me a headache, man.
Illicit moves that actually help you land a shot. But this one is so weird that you have never seen anything like it.
Oh.
What is the 5 fingers say to the face?
Oh, I know.
He went from throwing a jumping knee, expecting the other guy to come in fast, to just dropping back to earth, probably
And smacking him in the
his
face.
mind, just thinking what he should do next. And he thought, well, let's just throw a slap. That slap almost sent the other guy flying through the ropes. If only
Wow.
he had thrown a punch, instead the fight might have been over.
It was a very effective slap. I ain't gonna lie.
And that's why it actually put him off balance.
That was really
surprised
effective.
This guy didn't break out laughing, because I certainly would have.
I would have died. No, let me stop saying that. I would have cried.
Would you ever think that you would see a freaking MMA fighter, a professional killer,
careful with your
actually
words.
tickling his opponent's feet? Well, that's exactly what Kevin Holland did in one of his fights.
No, he didn't.
Tickling his feet, man.
Who?
Oh my God. Who tickles another man's feet in a fight?
The commentators
That's
are
what I'm
in
saying,
shock,
bro.
almost disgusted by this disrespect. It's a case of showboating since he feels that he has the fight under complete control.
Did he lose?
Play around with his opponent.
Did
by
he
tickling
lose?
him. What must the other guy be thinking? That this can't possibly be happening. he would rather have the famous wrestling fingering,
Hey! Hey!
mostly erotic form of showboating. If you happen to enjoy this video, please give it a like, as it really helps out with the algorithm. It really is a like slut. Also, please be sure to subscribe.
You hear what he's saying? You hear what he's saying? What did I just say? You hear what he is saying. How about that? Listen, if you thought the video was interesting, you thought the video was fun, you thought the video was funny, which I definitely thought it was funny, dude, why are you tickling his feet, man? Weird. Anyway, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want me to get. Let me know what you want me to react to. I'll get back to it as soon as I can. And until you see me in another video, whether it's something big, whether it's something small, do beautiful things. And I'll see you later. Peace.